What's up, guys? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back. Let's get it.
Fuck yeah, baby. Average takes, baby. Podcast time, baby. Fuck yeah, baby.
Episode 342.
Just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there and our
Yes,
mothers
happy
as
Mother's
well.
Day.
None of us would be here without our moms, so thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate everything, Mom.
Appreciate everything. All right, today's episode is going to be Power Rankings, Top 10 Power Rankings, bringing it back.
MLB Power
A
Rankings.
little over a month into the year. Feels good.
Feels great.
Feeling good.
We're more
Like
than
I
halfway
should.
through last season already, through this point. So we're lucky that we get a full year's length of baseball. Because if we were halfway through the season, I'd be a little stressed, a little hurting.
Would be crazy.
I ain't worried. I ain't worried about a thing. You know that song? I ain't worried about a thing.
Baseball's fun to watch right now, and I'm excited for a lot more.
Yeah, I just got to crush a Braves Phillies game out in
Yeah, it was fun.
Georgia. That was lit. All right. So we're going to bring you our top 10. Our top 10 lists are a little different from each other for the first time in a while. So we're going to bring you some average content.
Some average takes.
All right. My number 10 team is a first place team in their division, tied technically. The New York Mets. I know a lot of Mets fans have been in a little hectic years to begin. Missing the first series, and then I think they missed another series or a couple games in a series due to weather. So no, they haven't been able to see all their baseball games. But the Mets are playing all right. They could play better. This roster is good. But the reason they cracked my top 10 is they've won 5 straight, 7-3 in the last 10. I just think that they deserve to be in the top 10 with the good baseball that they've been playing so far this season. I mean, it's hard to put in, like you were saying last week, a good first month. And for them to be on top of this division a little over a month in, is pretty good because I consider this one of the better divisions in the league.
Yeah. Don't agree at all. I think the Mets are a big fluke. I don't like. Lindor is literally awful right
He
now.
has his worst batting average he's ever had.
Yeah,
He's terrible.
Just
trying to get adjusted, blah blah blah. But I mean, he's got to start turning around soon, or else it's gonna impact literally the whole year. You know, like
if they're playing like
2
this without
months.
him being his regular self, then with him playing his regular
Yeah,
self,
but then they have other guys
really
that are
good.
playing hero. Other guys are trying to play hero, and they're not heroes. You know, they're just average little ball players who are having a hot streak for a month.
Got to pick up where your guys are slacking.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with my 10th spot is the Tampa Bay Rays. I just like this team. They're proven, you know, they're fighting Glasnow, shoving. Got a little banged up today, but it's all right. I'm gonna stick with the Rays at 10.
I like the Rays. I like Glasnow. Really like him on the mound. He's a true ace over there. And I know that they moved on from some pitchers this last offseason, but I like him. And the Rays are good. 6-4 in the last 10. Sitting right in third place in that division.
Yeah.
My top 10 is the Milwaukee Brewers. They're dealing with a little bit of injuries. They just lost Corbin Burns, but they just took 3 out of 4 against the Dodgers. So I still think they make my top 10.
Yeah, I think you're a little low on the Brewers. I got them a little bit higher on the list. You know,
they lost a lot of players to the IL.
Yeah, they are 4-6 in the last 10, winning 2 straight. So they had been on a little cold streak. lost. Yeli came back for one day, and they put him back on the IL. So
Yeah,
I see where you're sitting with them. They could be better, but with injuries, we'll see. They just lost that division
we got to
lead
put
for
them
the
lower.
first time this year. So, all right. Well, that was our number 10. We all
Yep.
had different teams. My number 9 team right now is the New York Yankees.
York
Um,
Yankees.
Yankees were very cold to start the year. No one was healthy. I mean, it was just they were down bad. I mean, their guys were healthy. They were just not playing like good at all. And yeah, Judge wasn't playing again today. Hasn't been playing as much as the Yankees fans want, but they're still 7-3. The last 10, they've been on a hot streak. At one point, they were last place in this division, and them coming all the way back to the 2 spot. Pretty good. Actually, they're tied at second right now on my board. Actually, third game, a half a game behind the Blue Jays. But yeah, the Yankees. I think they'll start getting things going, getting guys back. Gary has had a terrible year. He's lost the starting job, but we'll see if he can bring it back. Saw Glaber's getting hot, so I like the Yankees sitting right there for me, number 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually agree with you there. I didn't have them number 9 on my original top 10, but looking at just re-looking at that, I'm gonna have them at the 9th spot. I still think they have struggles, but they are getting hot right now. They're winning a lot of games, they're beating teams they're supposed to beat. The Tigers, the who they played, who was their series against today? The Nationals. Yeah, they just took the
Yeah,
series versus Nationals, but beating teams they're supposed to beat, so it's good for them. I'm gonna have them at number 9.
yeah. I feel good with them at number 9 there. What are you feeling, Roman?
I have the Houston Astros. Yuli Gurriel's been heating up the bat for them. They're getting a lot of more runs right now, and I think they move up from 12 to number 9.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, they just missed my top 10. Well, I guess a lot of teams just missed my top 10, but yeah, Astros right there. They're solid ball club. I know they're sitting at
18 and
third.
16 right now.
Okay, so sitting at like
Yeah.
second, third, right around there. My stats haven't updated for today, so I'm a day behind on the stats. But yeah, good team, good squad. I think they'll get better as guys get back from injury and because they had that COVID right in the middle of the first month, so guys will
Yeah.
start to get hot for them. Um, 8. What are you guys feeling at 8? I've been starting it off. I'll let someone else crack it.
You guys had Yankees, and I put Yankees here at number 8. Giancarlo Stanton is hitting the plate pretty well.
Heat.
500. Got 11 game hitting streak right now. Or he
Yeah,
did.
you'd love to see that.
Yeah. But with all what the Yankees have been through this first month, I think they're heating up, looking good.
Jenny, your number 8 squad.
You can go.
All right. Well, my number 8 squad, I might have them a little low, but I got the White Sox here. The White Sox lead their division. Before, I think last time we talked, it was the Royals, and we were going to give the Royals props until they fell off. Well, the Royals are 1-9 in the last 10, so not looking too good for them there. White Sox lead the division. White Sox also, I probably should have them higher, not going to lie, but they also lead the league in um, per game run differential with a 1.5. That means they're scoring 1.5 runs more than their defense and pitching is letting up. They lead baseball with that. They're a sneaky good team. They have two really dominant pitchers. And the rest of their guys have been very good this year with Carlos Rodon throwing no hitter. Dylan Cease has been decent. Um, I mean, yeah, Yerman guy's been raking. I like this White Sox team. I think they could obviously do better and get hotter bats, like we said, warming up. Obviously, not too bad. They could go higher. I want to be mad if you guys have them higher, but that's where I got them right now. Sitting at 18, 13.
So my eight spot you said?
Yeah, 8 spot.
Yeah.
My 8th spot is going to be the Oakland Athletics.
Oakland Athletics.
Yeah, Sean Manaea took a perfect game in like the 7th inning the other night. No hitter, I think, into the 8th. Ended up losing it, but I still think this A's pitching is coming around. You know, they got a lot of young guys who are not truly proven yet, so you don't really know what you're going to get out of them. But when they can get those guys consistently going every single day, this A's team is going to be good. You know, there's waiting. Matt Chapman has been in a slump all year, but I mean, you get him out of that slump. Laureano's been kind of carrying this squad right now. He's defensive guru, leadoff hitter for this A's team, and yeah, their pitching their bullpen's actually been really good. Wow, I forgot the lefty's name. Jake Dykman. Yeah, he's been their closer because Trevor Rosenthal's been hurt, so their Dykman's been shoving for them.
I got the A's way higher on my board.
Yeah, me too. Slumping a little bit for you, huh?
AL West is weak.
Lucky number 7.
7. Go ahead.
I put the White Sox. I'm following you right there. German Mercedes has been killing the bat. He has 1.0 OPS right now. They just lost Luis Robert, though, on the mound, out for 12 to 16 weeks with a hip injury. Center fielder.
Yeah.
What, Matt?
He's out, though. He's out like 4 months.
Oh, really? Yeah. We'll see about them, though. They stay at 7 for me.
At 7, I have another division leading, or not division, but third division, NL West division. The Giants. I have them at my 7th spot. I'm not totally sold on the Giants. I mean, Buzzer Posey is raking to start the year. Played in 21 games, batting a .397. Going into today with 8 homers. Guy's raking. Unreal for him to be 34. He's going into a free agency year. If
he didn't play last year at all either.
He didn't play last year. He sat out. He adopted 2 twins, premature born, and so he sat out for them. Well, it's a good guy move, but he's absolutely raking. And if the Giants could sustain this, they're not going to move him at all. Like, he's a franchise player. But if the Giants end up falling off, they could move him. Buster Posey is expendable. He's 34. Like, him raking this early. I mean, they have their number 1 prospect's a catcher down in AAA right now. So he's definitely expendable. But going again to this team, it's been pitching, man. Their pitching is lights out. Kevin Gausman, 45 innings, has a 1.97 ERA. Anthony Desclafani is 41 innings, 2.4 ERA. Aaron Sanchez just went on the DL, but he has 23 innings. Aaron Sanchez, 28 innings, 3.18 ERA. Alex Wood, 23 innings, 1.96 ERA. And then Johnny Cueto came back today, got raked, but he was pitching really well before that also. This team is sneaky good right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to withstand this. and stay good. But with the way that their bullpen, they got Tyler Rogers in the back end right now because Jake McGee's been iffy. Tyler Rogers been shoving. So I like where this Giants team sits right now. Obviously, they're in first, playing good baseball. Just took the series from the Padres. Couple games lead. That's my number 7 team.
I like that. They're doing well right
Love the Giants.
You're number 16.
My number 17 is going to be the New York Yankees.
I thought you agreed with me.
Actually, that's
the
cap.
Yankees at 9.
I just put them at 9. I put them at 9.
Nice, dude.
That's where I originally had them at 7. That's why. I was like, it's a little too high. But the team who I'm going to replace them with, I think is higher. I was just sleeping on them. But 7, we can go with the Giants too. I like that at 7. I think they're playing really good baseball at the moment. But I mean, Buster Posey's hitting 397. Like he's literally never done that. This is a once in a lifetime Buster Posey that they're seeing. And honestly, going back looking at this series against the Padres recently, something's fishy in San Francisco. They're laying off a lot of great pitches. They are hitting a lot of good pitches. I think they may be on Houston Astros scandal-ish. Maybe they got better technology than a trash can now, so it's less known. But be careful in San Francisco. They're could be cheating. There, I said it.
Could be cheating.
I think they seems like they had the Padres signs all weekend.
Yeah.
Laying off a lot of good pitches and crushing mistakes. Every mistake, it felt like it was just crushed. Like they were not missing them.
Buster Posey doesn't do that. I know he doesn't do that. That's fishy.
Who knows? Might be the next Astros.
Roman, you got number 7?
I already went.
You already went? Oh, you went first?
I went first.
Yeah, you went. Team I did.
Yeah,
All right,
Chicago
number
White
6
Sox.
then. Yeah, you went the team that I did. All right. Number 6. Want me to start? Shenny, you haven't started yet. Are you ready to start?
I'll start.
All right. Let's hear your number 6.
My number 6 is going to be the Chicago White Sox. I think they are they're doing pretty good. I know they just lost Luis Robert, like Roman just mentioned, but other than that, their bats are starting to heat up. Their pitching has been there. Lance Lynn just came back from the IL. Giolito threw pretty well today. Had been struggling. I mean, Rondon had another great game the other day. Like that guy, another one of those threw no hitter. I don't know what to say, but the Chicago White Sox are the 6th team in my top 10.
Before we move on from the White Sox, because I don't have nothing to add because I added on for the last 2 times, I have 2 questions. One, does Albert Pujols fit on this team?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not?
I think at this point in his career, this team needs a leader like that, and Albert has been to the playoffs.
Somebody to look up to.
I mean, Tony La Russa is the manager now, and what a crazy coincidence that he just would happen to be cut the same year Tony is the first-year manager in an American League team where he can literally just hit. So I like it, but we'll see if Chicago thinks
he's a little more offense.
Second question: are the Twins dead? They got a worse record than the Pittsburgh Pirates. I mean, that roster's pretty loaded. Man. Buxton's been absolutely raking. I don't know how they're losing.
I don't know either. Nelly Cruz is raking too.
I don't know how.
To me, it seems like when you have a group of veteran players, there's just going to be an end to their effectiveness, like maybe they hit the wall finally because they have a lot of old like players on their team, not a lot of young dudes. Byron Buxton maybe the only bright spot for that team right now, but
yeah,
a lot of these
Buxton,
guys are on their way out. Josh Donaldson, Nelly
he's
Cruz.
raking.
Yeah, they're all raking, but
That's it though. That's
yeah,
honestly it.
That's it.
Buxton's bound to 370, but he just hit the 10-day. So I mean, he's absolutely raking right now, but it just sucks for them. Josh Donaldson has missed a couple games because he had the 10-day deal to start the year, but he's batting 290 for them. And then Nelson Cruz is
Gerloff
batting
hit
294.
500 over a 5-game stretch.
Yeah.
Hit 10 RBIs.
And then they have their utility man, Luis Reyes. He's batting 290, but he just hit the 7-day concussion IL. So they have a couple guys who are good. What about their pitching? How does that look?
dude.
Reyes has been decent. Michael Pineda has been pretty good, 2.43. Kenta Maeda stinks. You're right about that. Straight garbage. And then J.A. Happ been shoving this year. Almost had that no-hitter that one
but
day.
their pen stinks too. They got Matt Shoemaker. He has like an 8 ERA.
Well, Shoemaker's a starter. He has a 6.4.
Mocker.
Taylor Rogers, been decent. Hansel Robles, good. They have a couple good pen guys, not great. Randy Dobnak, not good after they gave him his little deal. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the Minnesota Twins. Look for them to sell off.
Yeah, big time.
Big time.
Especially if they can't contend.
12
They have
and
all that
20.
money. They got all that money and cap space that is just literally wasted if they're not contending.
Yeah, nowhere to go there.
But hey,
Never know. I mean,
Byron Buxton, we'll take him in San Diego.
All right. You said your number 6 team already, Shenny? You went White Sox there?
Yeah.
Roman, do you have a 6 team?
Yeah, I got the St. Louis Cardinals at 21-14.
The Arizona
Oh.
Cardinals.
Not Arizona Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals. I didn't say Arizona, did I?
No.
Oh, Shenny's just messing with you.
Oh, I hate you, dude. They're 21-14. They just swept the Pirates, about to sweep the Rockies. Yadier Molina just went onto the IL, but they're not doing bad. Still moving up. Carlos Martinez.
I thought he just came off the IL.
Yeah, he was playing yesterday. No
Yeah,
doubt.
he just came off this weekend.
Oh, he might have just came off. Yeah. But yeah, that's my 16. I think
you're sleeping on the damn Cardinals.
I think you are too.
On teams.
Just the Cardinals for Roman.
Number 6 for me, maybe a little sleep, but there's a little brother in this division, the Brewers. The Brewers. They were leading this division, but they ended up getting swept their last series. So, and then they had to play a good series against the Marlins. But this week coming up is going to be a good one. They got Cardinals versus Brewers to start this week, and then they go. Then they have the Braves in town. So the Brewers are going to see a lot of competition right away. And it's going to be a little scary for them if they're not healthy. So it's going to be hard for them to play these games. They're already 2 back behind the Cardinals. I mean, I can't sleep on the Brewers because they've been doing it all year without Christian Yelich. Yelich has only played 10 games. In those 10, he's raking, absolutely raking, 350. But
brutal. I got him on my fantasy team, and him and Juan Soto have been on the IL literally all year. Juan Soto finally got off today, but Yelich comes off for 1 day, back to the 10-day, and he's not even like day to day. He's 10-day DL again, so that's another 10 days without the gym.
Didn't he
Yeah.
smack a home run too? Why is he still injured?
He gets got back problems.
Yeah, something like
Dang.
that. But they're injured all around because Omar Narvaez, who's been their best hitter, has been on the 10-day for a while now. And then everyone else seems
And
pretty cold. I don't know how this Brewers team,
they
other than pitching, pitching's
they
been
optioned
lights out.
Keston
Yeah, Keston
Hiura.
Hiura. Oh, did you see what he was batting? 152.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I hate to say it, but any team with Luis Urias in the lineup, like, shouldn't it be a playoff team? But
Luis Urias is batting 222, not 152.
still pretty
Right
bad.
now, their best player is Colton Wong. He's missed a couple games, but he's been playing pretty well for them. But
Beast.
on offense, but their pitching has been great.
Lights out.
Brandon Woodruff, 41 innings with the 1.73. Adrian Hauser, 36 innings with the 3.44. Freddie Peralta, 32 innings with a 3.38. Corbin Burns, 29 innings with the 1.53.
Freddie is nasty.
And then you got Hader and Devin Williams in the pen.
It's all you need every night, literally.
And Lauer has been
Every
Eric
night.
Lauer has been pitching good for them. He shoved against the Dodgers. He has 11 innings with a 1.64 ERA to start the year. So this Brewers team,
Good for Lauer, man.
I got him.
Good for Lauer.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, he puts good in this division, but I got them middle of the top 10. Sitting at 6. They would be higher if their guys were healthy. This is a good team all the way around. If their guys are healthy, then losing Corbin is going to hurt them for the next 10 days if he comes back right away. And Yelich, I mean, I'm disappointed. Not disappointed, but frustrated for him. He's one of the best in the league, and it's awesome when he's healthy and playing great baseball. So hopefully he gets back soon. Number
He's definitely
5,
fun to
we're
watch.
getting to the top 5.
Number 5.
Yeah,
Number
5
5.
on it.
I'll start. Yep. Well, my number 5 team is going to be the Milwaukee Brewers. You could definitely see this week. Their results are based off only pitching, and if their pitchers struggle, they're going to struggle as a team. And you kind of were hoping you didn't see this point for the Brewers, but I mean, you can't expect your whole rotation to just be 2-point ERAs all year long. You got to put some bats, got to score some runs for these guys. And without Christian Yelich, it's hard for them to do that. So, and Navarez, but their pitching is keeping them in my top 5. That's for sure.
All right.
All righty then.
My number 5 team. Might surprise some people, might not.
Who?
I haven't said it yet. So chill.
Who?
Yeah. I'm going number 5 is going to be the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh.
Sitting at 3rd place right now.
Sheesh. You're going to have a lot of people
Crazy.
angry.
A lot of people are going to be angry, but
Calling you biased.
a lot of guys are hurt. A lot of guys are hurt for them. They're 3-7 in their last 10.
I don't want to hear them complain then.
I can't, yeah, they can't complain to me, one, when it's their team that's doing bad. I mean, they lost again tonight, lost the series to the Los Angeles Angels. Terrible. The Angels are in last place and you lose the series. Like, that was a series you're supposed to come back. And they have an easy 2 series coming up for them next week.
Yeah,
but they still, I mean, Mookie Betts is batting a 268. That's his worst he's ever
shot in the nuts.
His whole career.
Cranked him up though.
Good. All these stats you're about to name off, good.
Yeah, Will Smith 250, Max Muncy 220, Gavin Lux 220, Seager 260. Their only good guy right now is Turner. Turner's batting a 328. And
love it.
I mean, everyone else is not good. Their best like utility guy, Zach McKinstry, he's been on the 10-day for a while now. Cody Bellinger has only played 4 games this year. Been on the DL for the whole year. They just lost Dustin May to Tommy John surgery. And one thing I want to say is,
Brutal.
even though the Dodgers are rivals, I hate when players get injured like this. Tommy John affects pitchers in ways you can't imagine. They're never usually exactly the same as they once were. And this kid, Dustin May, was electric, young. Um,
I mean, yeah, and
it
that
sucks
sucks.
seeing him go under the knife because he really good pitcher. I really like Dustin May. As much as he's dominated the Padres and we've been in battle with the Dodgers, he has been a bright spot for their young arms. Only 23, but saying that, I think he's going to come back strong, and I hope he does. At the same time, this year is going to finish out. So they have Kershaw shoving, Bauer shoving. Urias is a 3.59, which isn't terrible, and then Walker Bueller has a 3.13. Their pitching has been lights out. There's nothing you could say
For
about
sure.
their bullpen. Something else. I mean, they only have like 1 or 2 guys doing really good in their bullpen, but other than that, this team's losing on bats alone. They're not scoring the runs that they usually do. Um, and it's shown 3-7, I mean, they started off hot, which has kept them in things lately, but 3-7
Yeah,
is hard to come by in the last
I'm
10.
just gonna touch a little bit on Dustin May, Tommy John. It's brutal to go out that way, especially Tommy John is such a um like extensive recovery. Like you really need to put your whole mind, your mental, everything on recovering from Tommy John to be the same pitcher. And his stuff may never be the same because the torque that he was putting on his arm, which was causing the stretch in Tommy John, was creating the
How good he
excessive
was.
movement. Yeah, the movement in all of his pitches, and hope he can get better. Find something else that's gonna work, that's gonna keep him healthy. Because I thought his stuff was off the charts good.
Oh yeah.
Movement for days. Well, yeah, that's my number 5 team.
My number 5 team is the San Francisco Giants. Buster Poseby is doing a hell of a job after taking a year off last year, batting well. Evan Longoria batting well also. This team is old, very old, and they're making great defensive plays. They're sitting at 20-14. Just beat the Rockies before the Padres and also beat the Padres. Got smoked today, 11-1 though. Love to see it. Finally, Padres getting it done. But yeah, that's Giants are 5 for me.
Nice. Nice.
Number 4s.
Number 4s, Bob, you can go ahead and start.
No, I'm gonna go first because you guys just went Dodgers 5th. So I'm going because my team at number 4 is the Dodgers. Everything you guys said was spot on. Feels bad for the carrot top of MLB, Dustin
You
May.
gotta be kidding me.
This team is hurt. So many players on the IL, but we know how they play when they're all healthy. So they're sitting at 4 for me.
Well, that's kind of weird because my number 4 team is the Los Angeles Dodgers as well. So,
let's hear
kind
it.
of, you guys kind of both took a lot of the words out of my mouth already, but the Los Angeles Dodgers have now lost 5 straight series for the first time since 2017, and this team is rattled. For sure rattled. They dealing with the injuries, like you guys said. Their stars people aren't as contributing what they're supposed to, I guess. Yeah, they're being below average for them personally, but they can still help the team win in other ways. But still, you need your bats to be a playoff team, to be a division winner.
Yeah.
And this team is sitting down in 3rd place in the NL West. which I'm sure they haven't been in third place in the NL West in literally 5 years. Like, it's a big thing for Dodger fans. They're panicking quick because they don't like to be anywhere but first place because they think their team's so good. But
Hey man, World
nah,
Series hangovers are real too, though. Let's
real
just
for
bring
real
that
for
up.
real.
True, yeah.
I mean, I know
Could
we always
could
consider it Mickey
be.
Mouse, but on the books it's real, and World Series hangovers are
Hey, we're
always a
halfway
real
through
thing.
their World Series. We're halfway through their World Series ring already.
Yeah. I don't. After All-Star game, I no longer consider it a championship.
Yep.
They're basically 2
Yep.
years past at that point. All right, I am gonna give you my number 4 team, and I know this is gonna be an intro to your guys' number 3 team probably. So, number 4 is gonna be the San Diego Dads, the Padres. Sitting at 19 and 16. 19 and 16. A game and a half out of first. Just lost a series to the Giants after winning one like a week ago. So dive in a little bit into the numbers. They have awesome seasons right now from Eric Hosmer and Trent Grisham with the bat wise. Those guys are raking. Both batting over 295, raking. And then Jake Cronenworth batting a 272. He's following up his stellar rookie season. But Tatis and Manny are both struggling a little bit to get hot. I know that they're hotter than they were. Fernando, I mean, goes yard again today, 9 homers. Yeah, you could say he's struggling, but 9 homers, that is like double the rest of our team. And so I got to give him the props. I think he'll come around, bring the bat around, and so will Manny, obviously. Other guys like Will Myers, he started the year really hot after a knee tweak. It hasn't been the same from him, and I'm really hoping this Padres team they won 11-1 today, and I hope they bring that energy to Coors because Coors is where the bats get hot, and it's exactly the perfect time for us to send our team to Coors Stadium for that air quality or whatever you want to call it, the thickness
The
of the air out
elevation,
there, elevation out there,
the thinness.
thinness of the air, that ball just flies, whatever you want to say. Everyone rakes in Coors, and I really hope that this is where this team can get started. Tommy Pham, you're batting less than you weigh, guy.
200 now. 200 now, probably.
200,
200,
right around
yeah.
there. Yikes. No, I think he's under
Let him hear it.
200.
Let him hear it.
It's
Can you let
it's
him hear
bad
it? I
news
want to
right
hear.
now. It's bad news. I mean, yeah,
Let him hear what.
you got cut in the back this offseason, and it was pretty deep. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt after last year being
But he was doing
hurt
hella
over
good
and
in the
over.
preseason. Where'd
Yeah,
all
spring
that
training
go?
he was
Nowhere.
raking. It did not come to the season. The season started, and I think he switched the contacts again or something. Someone's playing games with him. This man can't hit right now. Like
Jim has 0 home runs.
none. He
What's the
hit his
point of even
first
playing
last year.
baseball?
Whoa, he hit his first last year in Coors. So looking to heat up his bat somehow, some way over
Hopefully
here in
this
Coors
series.
Amphitheater,
Yeah.
wherever. Yeah, Kim Zeno got sent down. Nola came back. I really like having Nola in the lineup. I saw that he got pegged the other day, and
Sam is hitting a $190.
yeah, because right now it says 181 on my thing, but I know this is a day behind. But yeah, I mean, yuck.
Not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it.
Not cutting it. Talk a little bit about the pitching, which has been winning games for the Padres. Yu Darvish has been absolutely heaven sent of a trade to us. Guy's been lights out. Giving up a couple homers, but that's what he's known for, is giving up the homers.
The homers.
He's given up 5 this year.
Home runs
It's
per
not
9
that much.
is bad.
Yeah, but his strikeout game is unreal. 57.
Best in MLB history.
Yeah, percentage wise. But this year, I think he's like top 5 in strikeouts, top 10 for sure. But honestly, if I had to shout out a name, an arm, it would have to be Mark Melancon, the Shark.
The Shark
is
relentless energy.
11 for 11 with saves
every night.
The league. Has given up 1 run in 15 innings. Has a .60 ERA. This man is shoving, and you just love to see it.
You love to see it.
This is what we were all hoping for. It's always scary going into the season without a big name closer, a guy who has gotten it done for many years. But Mark Melancon might not be the biggest name in the game, but boy, does this man know how to close games and do it good. Like I don't think I've been really nervous for a game that he's closed. Like there hasn't been where he's walked bases loaded and he has to get 3 outs or something. So
yeah,
I'm gonna knock on wood, not to jinx him, but really love what he's done this year. And another shout out to Ryan Weathers, who's absolutely dominated his first full season in MLB. His first year in MLB.
Dominating.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's
back
a
to
beast.
Melancon real quick. You guys were just at the Braves game that went 12 innings the other night.
Mm-hmm. Great.
How important could have Melancon been to that Braves team? Because that is his ex-team. That's where he was last year. And I'm glad he's in San Diego.
They definitely went out and signed Shane Green right after game. I saw that was announced this morning. But, you could always use bullpen guys, and him being so good, I'm sure that they would want him. But last night it was the Braves bats that
But
finish it though.
And again, Melancon's going for like veterans minimum money. Like
he signed a cheapy deal.
And he said he wanted to win, so thank you for helping us win, because you're going to be an important part in when the San Diego Padres hold up that World Series trophy at the end of the year.
Yep.
I think we can thank Mark Melancon for that.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be a lot of guys I think, but Mark has definitely been good. One more guy I want to give a quick shout out to that no one is really thanking is the dirty lefty Tim Hill. Guy, I know how sketchy we all think Tim Hill is, but Tim has a 1.72 ERA. 1.72 in 15 innings, 15.2 innings.
Yeah.
Guy is.
Why does he scare me every time he pitches? Why does he scare me every time?
He gets it done though.
No, Jim likes to come in with bases loaded.
Okay,
0 outs.
That's coach that does that though.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
He trusts Tim Hill so much.
He gets out of it.
Yeah, there's been some times. There's definitely been some games that I don't trust him going more than one inning.
Sketch on him. I am sketch. I saw what Corey Seager did to him. Corey Seager's a lefty.
You gotta trust the leg kick.
You can't give him more than one inning though.
Gotta trust the leg kick.
I love the leg kick. It changes every time. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
Someone made a video on Twitter, like
the more energy he gets, bro, it's getting hyper.
His leg, like kick after the release, is just it gets crazier and crazier.
Hey, I love it.
Situation.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love that he shoves. I just think it's sketchy, super sketchy. I would do not want him out there in the 9th inning of a game. I would be sketched in a 1-run game. I'm sketched about him coming out.
Yeah, because he throws 80 poo or 90 poo.
Yeah, but hey, we're going to continue to ride this hot streak because the Padres have the lowest ERA in baseball right now.
And that's my number 14.
Do work.
Your guys'
What's your number 14?
That's my number 4. You guys both said
Mine
your
was
Dodgers
Dodgers.
are both your number 4. So now let's
Oh
get
yeah,
into the top
you're right.
top 3 of the league.
Yeah. And Bob was right.
Top
My number
three.
3 is definitely the San Diego Padres. They're just second place in the NL West, and I think they're definitely playing. They are the best team in the NL West at the moment, even with the records how they show. But yeah, Bob got it all. I think Ryan Weathers, Joe Musgrove, Yu Darvish, certified ace Yu Darvish. He is exactly what the Padres ordered, and to give him up for literally Zach Davies is crazy. I thought Mackenzie Gore would be gone. I thought Campusano would be gone, but we'll take it. Thank you. You have done everything that has been asked of you. Couldn't have won anything better except maybe don't walk the bases loaded when the pitcher's up. That's the only issue I really have with you right now. But other than that,
Happens.
keep pitching, buddy. Keep pitching.
Yes, sir. My number 4 spot
3.
is the Oakland Athletics. After going on a white hot winning streak, they tied the series with the Rays, lost to the Orioles, and they're playing the Blue Jays. They're not doing too bad, but they're slumping from their win streak. So I think they stay in the area of 3-4.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying is the A's. Oakland A's got 21-14. They're first place in the West. They've been playing good baseball over the season, and it might not all say it on the stats, but they've been playing pretty good baseball. They went
Number
on
one
that,
in
like you
their
said,
division.
12-game winning streak or whatever. But
Yeah.
they've just been playing really well over the last 20 games, too. I think they're like, I can't remember what it said.
Well, this seems funny because
They were the best
I
over
mean,
the
I
last
guess
20.
the A's are always pretty funky, but I'm pretty sure Elvis Andrews makes the most money on this team, and they just acquired him in an offseason trade from the Rangers. But pretty sure he makes the most money, and he's not even playing every day, is he?
I think, yeah, he's their everyday shortstop. Pretty sure.
All right. Well, I remember he had a bad start. He was like 0 for like 30, but hope he's doing well.
No, he is not doing well. Elvis Andrews is batting a 155 in 119 plate appearances.
My God, that guy's about to get cut on the Albert Pujols train.
On the Albert Pujols train.
But yeah, talking about the A's, Jed Lowry's been heaven sent for them coming back after missing a couple years due to injury. But it's really been they've had a couple walk-off wins. Like it's ugly on paper. Their pitchers aren't even doing that good, but they know how to win games, and they're always one of those weird finicky teams. But I got them at my number 3 spot, right there with you, Roman.
I think that's a little high for them, but
A little high for them, but
Yeah,
they
I
win
think
those
it might be a
games.
little too high, but yeah.
Right now, they're winning games, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, yep. You're right, because that's gonna lead into my number 2 team, who is at the top of the NL Central at the moment, is very hot. Just took the series versus the Rockies. I'm going with my number 2 team, St. Louis Cardinals. Number 2. And this is a shocker for Cardinals fans. They didn't think they're going to be this good this early in the season. Arenado has finally starting to click a little bit for them. Had a little revenge series versus the Rockies. Did hit a couple home runs. So good to see him hitting outside of Coors Field. Literally haven't seen it his whole career. So good for him. But the bright spot for the Cardinals is definitely the pitching. You got 40-year-old Wainwright giving his all every game. He's trying to finish out this last career, hopefully get to the playoffs. And then you got the ace on that squad, Jack Flaherty, who
I went
hit a
yard the other
bomb.
night.
Yeah,
I
hit a
went
bomb the other night.
yard,
Guy
yeah.
does it
lit.
all. Guy does it literally all.
So lit.
That's hype.
Can't be mad at that.
Can't be mad.
Shinny, I am right there with you for my number 2 team, the St. Louis Cardinals. I tried telling you, Shinny, the best team in this division is the Cardinals.
Wait till after the week, Jim. Wait till after the week.
All right. They do face the Brewers. Brewers have a lot of injuries. This Cardinals team doesn't really.
And that's why Brewers are better.
Yeah, we'll see. But like you said, Flaherty, Wainwright, chubbed today. Like I faced him in fantasy and he made me lose, but
I think it's
today.
Just a competitor thing. He knows this is probably his last year, and he wants to give it his all. Literally,
Rockies also suck. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, can't forget that. But in his mind, I think I heard him say if he gets Tommy John, he gave it his all. He was doing it, trying to win, and that's what he wants as a player. So good for Wainwright. Been around for a long time. And we're getting old. A lot of these old stars are on their last year. Albert Pujols.
Some old stars though for this Cardinals team. I know Albert Pujols just got cut though, and this could be a good team. I didn't mean.
And Arenado just shout him out. Said, "You're my favorite player."
I love you, man.
A reunion in St. Louis just feels right, but I don't think it happens. They got a lot of guys at first. Paul Goldschmidt, especially. Where else are you gonna play him? You only got one position, but.
What does Pablo Sandoval do for the Braves?
Absolutely nothing.
It's Jimmy Jacks at DH. What?
Not DH, pinch hitter, and he has 4 pinch hit bombs this year. I think this is a perfect spot for Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols to be a pinch hitter and just come in, get your one at bat.
Yeah, it depends really what Albert Pujols wants to do, because some guys just don't see that they're struggling. They don't want to accept the fact that their time in MLB is coming to an end. He started to decline. The guys start getting better than you. But
why cut him now though? Why not cut him before the year or something like?
Yeah, and I hope Albert sits back and really wants one more shot at winning, because I think that would be cool for a veteran dude. You didn't think you were going to be in the World Series or the playoffs this year, and all of a sudden you get released, signed to another team, contribute. If he can give him a couple clutch hits and be a good clubhouse dude, which I'm sure he's going to be no matter where he goes.
A great clubhouse dude, yeah. Albert's great.
But,
yeah, I think there's 2 teams that stick out to me is Cardinals and White Sox. I mean Cardinals because of the ties. He's played 10 years there. 10 of the best years we've probably ever seen from a first baseman. In a long time. And so that's a perfect fit. And then his old manager, I know, is over there for the White Sox. So both of those are awesome fits. But
I'd like to see him in a black and gray and white.
I think that's the best shot at him helping a team is definitely in Chicago.
In Chicago, yeah.
I also heard someone tweeted out. They said, "Man, Rockies, why not just get him, stick him at first for the rest of the year, and let him chase his homers, and that's what you sell. You ain't got nothing else going for you. You just let Albert Pujols get his in Coors. You let him chase his. You get your ticket sales as it's the Albert Pujols home run chase as he chases homers, and he just goes up there in Coors, and all his pop flies that would be just fly balls at other stadiums are gone, and he just, I don't know, would be cool to see.
Yeah, I also thought about that. A team just clout chasing Pujols' name,
I mean,
they're down bad. They need
Rockies don't
something.
have first baseman anyway.
That would kind of feel like a Michael Jordan signing to me. little bit, but
Mhm. Hey man, Rockies are down bad. Need to sell
I was
tickets.
thinking the Mets do it, but I mean the Mets already did that with Tim Tebow.
Twins can do it.
Twins
Twins
down
have a
bad.
DH first baseman. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
down
he
bad. But
he definitely needs to be in the AL to be the most
yeah, to
effective.
be effective. But if he goes to the Cardinals and as a pinch hitter, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, it'd be sick, low key, if he went to Houston, started stealing signs again, then started raking.
Well, we were talking about the
raking.
Cardinals a little bit. Let me
Because he
finish it
stole the
off.
stealing signs again, or the trash
Let,
can.
let me finish off the
Yeah,
Cardinals a little bit. Yachty in his age 38 season is batting a 319 right now. Going into today,
Killing it.
guy
it
is just
again.
raking. Guy is shitting on the ball. Has 5 homers. I mean, what else can you ask a 38-year-old catcher to do?
Fun fact about Yachty: he is one of 7 catchers to have over 2,000 hits and 1,000 RBIs. And if you're a catcher doing that, he's
Very
one of
good.
7. One of 7 people that play the catcher position. Every team has a catcher. Every team has 2 or 3 catchers. So that position is frequently changed. And for him to be one of 7 is very good.
They got Paul Goldschmidt, who's been in a little bit of a slump lately, but it looks like he's coming out, breaking out of it. Tommy Edman playing second for them. Guy is raking, batting a 297. You got Arenado batting like a 280. Dylan Carlson leading this team with a 303. Guy is everything they thought he was going to be as a top prospect in their organization.
Yeah,
So,
and better.
Yeah, and better. He's been doing really good. And then Alex Reyes in their bullpen. 17 innings, 1 run given up, .53 ERA. Guy is getting it done. 10 saves. Guy is getting it done. 26-year-old for them. I mean, I always use the saying that they shoved, and he has been shoving. Like just straight gas from him. Love to see it.
Yes, he has.
He stepped up big because they have some guys in their bullpen that have closed games before. Now, Rome, you gave your second team already? And number 2 team is?
The Padres. Like you guys said, you guys all talked about it. The Nelson Lamette's coming back. Hopefully he'll step it up for us. The Shark Mark Energy Melanson is killing the saves for us. The bats are starting to heat up. We scored 11 runs today against the Giants. Here comes the storm, Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Pods.
Well, hold on. I got one thing about the Padres that's really irritating me right now. Is we go through full weeks worth of not hitting the ball at all.
And then we have a game.
One game will score 10 or 11 runs, and it's like they were just waiting to explode. Like, what? Can you just spread them out a little bit? Maybe we get a couple runs here and there. We start winning a couple more ball games because
for real,
we lost 2-1 the other night.
Can we leave Tatis in leadoff spot permanently?
He's obviously comfortable there. We leave him there for sure.
Guy rakes in the leadoff spot.
Tatis, Grisham, Machado.
Guy hits his best average is off first pitch. He rakes first pitch, and what other leadoff hitter is hitting 445-foot home runs to start off a game?
Literally,
no one. He's in a room full of him and Acuna, but Acuna doesn't play because
he hurt his finger. Sorry, ow, ouchie. Saw it live. Kind of looked like it hurt though. Shout out to Crony for the 400-foot bomb over the fucking fence. Love that.
Into the water.
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe he hit a ball that far.
Jake the Rake, baby.
Was a bomb. It's like 445, 450 straight bomb. Love to see it.
Well, after all the fluctuation in our lineups for the power rankings,
Yep.
we all somehow oddly all have the first number one.
Who?
And it all ties together with the Boston Sox. The Red ones to be exact.
And I hate it.
Boston Red Sox.
Yes,
Sox are
sir.
hot, man. They say don't let the Sox get hot.
No, this
They're
irks
hot.
me.
Sox are hot, man. This roster is not what we would think is a competent roster to be the best team in baseball, a playoff team, or anything.
Terrible roster.
And they're doing it.
We love to see it.
This is irking me. The Red Sox stink. They're living the outfield with Renfroe, Frankie Cordero, Alex Verdugo. They're lucky that Devers and Bogarts.
Raking.
Yeah, but everyone's raking on that team. JD Martinez is raking.
Yeah, Christian
Bobby
Vasquez.
Barrels.
No, Bobby is not. Dahlbeck is not raking. But you're right about Vasquez
Maybe
is raking.
Albert goes there.
Could.
Rafi Devers hit a home run today. How is he not raking?
Yep. No,
He
Devers
is
is
raking.
raking. I was saying Throbby.
Bobby Barrels.
Oh.
Christian Royals played in 23 games for them, raking.
And this team doesn't even have an ace, bro. They have no ace.
Yet.
Oh, yeah. Just wait for Chris Sale to come off the Tommy John.
Never coming back. He's going to be on Tommy John for 3 more years.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
The comeback is already looming. Just wait for it.
He's going to come back throwing 90 miles per hour from the left-handed slot, which is going to be awful for him.
With the dirtiest slider in the game. So
it's going to be terrible. Their best pitcher on this Red Sox team is Nick Pavetta. Threw again today, got the dub. He is definitely slowly making his way as the ace on this team.
The guy was a steal for them.
He was a wild card too because he had this in him, but it was just never consistent even within a month, you know? Like he's never pitched this good in the MLB yet. But he had flashes of being like this good before when he's on the Twins, but Red Sox, they literally have no money. They have nothing. They're getting rid of all their guys. This is literally a pick and put together roster, and
this
they're
team was
lucky.
Not built to go to playoffs. Like this.
No, they're lucky right now.
They're
living off.
Are hot.
Yep, and I mean, Red Sox fans are hyped. They think this is
start the year.
They think this is the best team they ever had, but I can't. If I have to rank the Red Sox number 1 in the next power rankings, then maybe I'll wonder if they're for real. Then maybe I'll wonder. But for right now, they're a fluke 1, and I'm doing it just because the other 2 guys did it.
22 and 13.
I mean, honestly,
you gotta.
Exactly.
There's not a single team that puts itself so much further than the others. Like to begin the year, it was the Dodgers, and they were like 15-3 or whatever, and they were just lights out, like unbeatable. There's no team that like right now the Red Sox have the best record, 22 wins. It's not like crazy. It goes 21 wins, then like 19 or 18. Like it's not that far of a difference.
Yeah, and I have to give it to them. They were the first team to 20 wins, so cool. You won first team to 20 wins.
Baseball's good right now. If you guys aren't watching, a lot of teams are hot. A lot of teams are good. Baseball's fun to watch right now.
It just gets more fun as the season continues to go on because you get to see some real teams come out of the woodworks and really shine during summer. And a lot of these teams in the top 5 could be the best team in baseball. They just got to go on a run, you know, just put together a week, 2 weeks of good baseball, and boom, that's all it takes in baseball, honestly. A couple weeks and you're right back into anything, no matter where you're at in the standings. But yeah, that's our power rankings for you guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
top 10.
Top
Comment
10.
who we messed up or who we left off. I mean, there's a lot of teams that are right on the cusp of being top 10. So
Yep.
I'm sure, like before, our next top 10 is going to be a lot wilder. I mean, this one was pretty wild from the last one. So make sure
Yep.
you like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
The merch
Like,
officially
subscribe.
was supposed to be over today. So I don't know. Some of you guys might be lucky if you try to go buy it, but
Oh, maybe a giveaway.
yeah, maybe a giveaway. I was just thinking that maybe we do another jersey giveaway.
Another jersey giveaway.
No jersey
Average Takes
giveaway.
merch
Let's
giveaway. I
do
mean,
some average
something.
takes giveaway.
I mean, let us know what you
Average
guys are
Takes
feeling, what you
giveaway.
want. I'm down to do another giveaway. I'm down.
Yeah,
So
I want to look real good on some fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
yeah.
sir. That would look nice.
All right. Stay tuned for some more. Always coming at you. Nothing wrong with being average. Deuces.
Let's do it.
Great.